Hello, I wanted to give a little bit of information about the RC plane that I recently built. So this is something that I wanted to do for a long time. So actually, um, a couple of years ago, I bought an airfield park flyer, Messerschmitt 109BF, and tried to fly it. I wasn't very experienced in flying, so it didn't fly too much. I didn't crash it that bad, but you know, the motor just moved from its place, from its mounting and things like that. So I just decided that I'm gonna build a trainer for myself. So I built this. I bought this airhogs glider. So this is Toys R Us, as far as I remember, like 7, 8 bucks or maximum 10 bucks, as far as I remember. And then I started building it like probably 2 years ago. So it took a while. I couldn't, I had a lot of other things to do, so I couldn't focus on it. But the parts that I used from the Park Flyer, actually, the motor I couldn't, but the receiver, I used it. I used three of the servos from the Park Flyer. I purchased one. So instead of placing them in somewhere central and directing these wings with some rods, I just decided to put them in place here over here on the wings. And I put some hinges at the back to the rudder and the elevator, and the servo over here is, you can see it over here. And these are in the place for the ailerons, and this one on the left. And this battery, my battery from that plane just died, so I had to buy a new one. This is an 800 mAh. It's a small battery. And I also purchased this outrunner with the ducted fan. The ECS that I got from the Hobby King, I purchased this from Hobby King. They're pretty good prices, but the ECS failed right away. So I was thinking that I had a problem with the battery, but actually ECS was bad. So I had to use the ECS from the Park Flyer. I didn't know before, it would handle this EDF, but looks like it's doing it right now. And this is the transmitter. And on the wings, I don't know. I mean, I started to do it like this, so I couldn't change my mind. I mean, I could have done it like hinges at the back, but I mean, I just started doing it this way, so I just dug in there and built my own hinges there. I mean, they look kind of cool, but I don't know if they're the most effective way to do it. Um, I mean, I had to use some rods and just punch some holes in there and put them in there. If you look close, I had to put some plastic pieces in between so that it doesn't grind each other. And you can see the rod over here. I used some foil. This is the stuff that you use at your air conditioning, the aluminum foil with that sticks on your pipes at your AC. So I'm protecting the front. And I have a little wheel at the bottom. I just put it just one wheel so that, I mean, in case I want to fly it from the ground, just take off, I can do it like that. At the rear, I built the parts for the rear wheel, but I didn't put it on right now. So actually it works pretty well. Now I have my baby in my arms, so it's a kind of a tricky situation. Hold on 1 second, let me show it to you. Okay, I think it's gonna be this way. Okay. So when you look over here, we have the rudder, we have the elevator, pretty good, and then we have the ailerons, as you see, and the motor is not bad. So I don't want to give it full power because I'm kind of scared that that ECS is not going to handle it. But it looks like with little over half power, it's handling it. I mean, it's just taking it up. What I did is, it's a little bit windy today actually, but I tried it anyway. I just at the park just ran with it a little bit and let it go with like little over half throttle, and it handles it. It takes it up. I'm not too much experienced. I don't have too much experience in flying, so I'm just trying to figure it out. As I say, I built this as a trainer for myself. It's a little windy though, so I didn't want to push it too much and break it. But probably I'll try another run today. I just want to fly it in the straight line for a little bit if I can, and I'm just planning to use the ailerons and the elevator and not touch the rudder when I'm training myself. As I mean, because the wings are a little bit towards up at the tips, I'm thinking that I mean, it's pretty balanced actually. It lifted off and it went pretty balanced. It's much better than I thought. It's much easier to control. But of course, it shouldn't be windy. I gotta be a little bit careful and try it careful. I don't want to break it before I can do a couple of moves on it. So it took me a little while to build it. So yeah, this is what I have right now. Hopefully I'll be able to fly this thing.